This is part 2 of the Nissan Micra build. What I am, middle of doing. We just got to do a little, I've just done a bit of prep in here. So we're going to paint that, just clear that up, make it all look better again. Like I said in the last video. Underneath drying, it's drying out. I put that in already, did just like little trim bits. This bit's getting prepped, so I'll just clean up some bits like that needs doing. We've got this bit in too. Got to get got to get all kinds of stuff in. We're going to be here quite a while doing this. Quite a lot to do, so I'm just going to do this filler cap, get that in too at the same time, and that, and all this bit assembled back together, and this bit should be done. I'm just going to whack the primer on. So I've got a can right here. Won't need much anyway. They didn't really put a lot in front of the factory down here. If we get any overspray, I'll clear that off. Let that dry for a couple of minutes. That's the paint coat. We'll be throwing on this so it matches. I've got a bit of lacquer we'll throw on it. Let's dry out a bit. Well, we're going to sort that underneath in a sec. Got the paint here to I've got the handbrake cables out, so we're going to be sticking them on next. At least it comes with a new bit on that side. Your bolts and bonus. Let's make this Micra a Micra. I like the colour instead of blue on here, that's quite nice. I would like to use my paint gun on this car, it'll look a lot better. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks so shiny. That's the first coat, I'll put the second coat on it. We'll put the lacquer on. I like the colour of this. Oh, I love the intense blue. I've got to do a few patches on the car, what I need it anyway, so I don't use the whole can up. Like this bit up here. I'm going to do it when the cars drop down a bit further. I'd like the little patchy bits and that patch up. Just spread the lacquer on it. Looking not too bad. I don't think it doesn't react. But got the lacquer on now. Well, you're not really going to see behind here as much, but it's just a fuel filler cap. But it's looking all good. Gonna put these in the exhaust rubbers. Get them in. If they want to go in. That's one. Brake lines don't look too bad, but I don't want to make it any worse. We're going to get the straps in, I'll get some copper grease for that stuff. But we've got a lot to go, unless it's going to be sped up, I'll be here all week. Going to put the second lacquer on, last bit of lacquer. I can let this dry for about 2 hours. We're going to put this in now. Slowly come back to a car. We'll get the brake lines back in, all. The petrol cap's all done, so that's all finished. Brake lines are in, some of them. I'm just going to get this bit in next to this fuel filler thing. I got it all in now. It was a bit fiddly, so we're gonna get this in, put some clips on here and just try and get it in. We're going to get this in, the strut, on one side, hanging in, that's together, get that on, and get this other side on. No. That side's in now. We're getting there slowly. We've just got to get that heat shield in. I don't know where to pull it. Oh, it's down there. I've just got to sort a nut out on it. I'm going to break that nut off because it's snapped. And we should get that in and we'll get this car back together a lot quicker. Just getting there slowly. I've got these in, the heat shields. They're in a bit, you know, a bit annoying. We've got one snap nut, but it should hold on by 3. Get on it. We're just going to put the tank straps in now. I've got like put a bit of grease around them and get them in. Getting the driver's side in first and the passenger side after. I'm going to put a bit of grease on it. Right, he's got the other way around. It doesn't matter which way the pins go. I don't know when you got the bloody thing inside on you. There it is, that one's through. Get that little bloody pin in. All the way in. It's that pin right there. It's a bit difficult to get, well, to put your hand through, but yeah. Got that one. I've got to do the other side next. I've got that to connect up to that, so these things are a bit in the way. Once you get underneath it, you work with limited space, and everything's just in the bloody way now. On this side, put a Micera cable on the passenger side, sorry. It's starting to come back together. I've got those 2 17s at the top. I'll clear those nuts off. I might start getting a handbrake line, well, the other lines on this side. Get these on up here. Got the brake line, just gonna get this in next. This is gonna be a fun bit. These are all free. That's in. Got brake line on there. Got the other side to do. I'll do that off camera. We'll just get this car back together slowly, in a fashion. I'll need to put it on seat. We'll get the next day. I took the seat out. We're getting the fuel tank in. Just plugged all those lines in. there it's all plugged in. Fuel tank's on its way in. Just gonna get an hand to bring this up. All that's pushed through, we'll push that, put that through, that just get connected after. We're getting somewhere to get all this back together. But we are getting there. Once I get this in, I think it should get a bit easier. We've got two 17mm nuts lying down there, ready to stick on. We've got most of the car back together. I can solve the little bits like this bit here, I can do, well, the axle in the way you need to do all that. It's just like this silly stuff, but it's getting the main stuff out of the way. And we'll get it underneath built. This car's going to move a lot faster, and I can put those wheels on down here. A new wheel. Yeah, they're going to need a refurb, but we'll stick them on. Let it go for now. And this wind's really picking up. It looks like it might rain on that, but we'll see on that. If I get this in, most of the progress doing, and we're done. This is going to be probably a long video. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to get a quick hoover in here, it's a bit too messy. I think once I start clearing out these bits, it's going to move on a bit quicker. I'd say it's all the way. I did put it in, but I took it out now. One side did. I think we'll get axle, it needs to hold it in anyway. It'll be all bolted tight once it's done. We'll get all that stuff next. Now we've got to put the fuel lines in. Seating now, just gotta redo some organising. We'll get them in anyway. At least the fuel tank's in. I've got the other bit in. Bit annoying to do. That wants to go in this car. We'll get that in. This bit needs to all go in. Got the fuel tank in. I'm getting somewhere. Just got to get these arms in. We can get the axle in. This car will be sitting in the air. This one don't want to go in, I'll get this in. It's been stick. Now we're putting in these arms, Dicky's Fab arms. Well, we'll hold it all on, so we're just going to get the first one on. Needs a bit of copper grease so we can go so they don't seep in like the last one's worth. We've got one here just hanging. Come on, here we go in. There we are. Gonna put these on all loose. So when I do put it all on, right, that's holding a bit. That'll need adjusting. Got the long one here, got the other one. That's the guide, it's worth the money. These are non-adjustable, but I don't really want it to be adjustable. This car's more like this. There's no screw around in. We can get these arms in. Right, this one's a short one, one's a long one. I'll tighten that back a bit. Getting the axle, we're going to get that in. We've got all this to connect in. And get this axle floating, and we're about halfway there. It's going to need it clean again, but it will go in. I'm going to get a couple of jacks and get this in. I'm just going to lift it up in the air and do it. I'll get back to you on that one. And in the springs now, I've got this all back together. Well, I'm going to tighten all the nuts out last because we've got to do a bit of you know, so it's free moving, so I can get it all in. This will all go in one go, and these will bolt in. I've got to get the panad rod bar in. I've got quite a lot of stuff to do. That needs all doing. I need to buy some clips for the mount, and this all needs putting on. But it's getting there, slowly. And we're hoping to get the drum brakes on next. Like, you know, inside here. Getting this axle in still. It's got its last element to do. It's all in. We've got all that in down there. All this is in. And the drum brake, we've got all the brake lines fitted. They're all done. Just need to put some brake fluid in that. And need to, you know, do this to the drum brakes. I need to put it all together first. Got to get all that in, all this assembled. Some more nuts and bits, so we've got to get the back bench in. Well, you know, the part of the bench. And this side's all done. These have got to go in too on the handbrake cables. I'll get to them after. This, all that's done. This wind doesn't help. It's gonna rain on me next, but we're getting there. I'll update you bit by bit. And we'll just get some brake fluid in it. That should be about it. Well, got not far to go. We can get the wheels on. It's starting to look like a car now. It's actually got, well, a part of a wheel, but it's looking like one. We'll get some more stuff done. I'll be back with you guys soon. Maybe today or tomorrow, that depends if the weather doesn't rain. We'll see. We are back. So I've done most of the car. So I've put one of the wheels on, so that's the rear driver side. That's like, we can see the vision now. What it's gonna look like. Well, maybe I'm gonna get the wheel colour changed, but we'll see how it goes. So at the back, I've got I'll put a lot of stuff now to do this off camera because there's so much stuff to do. Some bits I've got to redo again anyway. I've got the parcel shelf in, I've got the seat in. I can't remember what these were for, but these are connected to the seat, so I need to put them back in. I'm sorting out the wiring behind there, in a way. Getting much stuff done as I can, because this car is going to be done soon. I need to set all up here, this, you know, behind you needs doing. I need to take the boot off, so I'm going to do it when the car's dropped on the ground, because it'd be easier. All the fuel lines are connected up. She does start, I'll just took the bar off because we've still got to do the welding on it. But the underneath is all complete now. Near enough. Except from that last bit, all the lines are in. But we're getting there. I've sorted out the drum brakes, they're all done. I sorted out the screws on there. I'll same with the other side. And we got the springs in. So basically everything's in. I've got to sort out this bit behind here for the rear brakes. I need to get a nut on that, get that stuck on. But everything's about on. We've still got a fair bit to go. I'm going to be doing underneath there. Okay. I'm going to be doing underneath there, getting all this underneath looking nice and clean. And to try and make it look best I can, I'm going to mask it up here and get the exhaust on eventually. But it's all solid under there. Get like the seal down here done. Like where it's black here lined up, looks pretty good. It's got that grey on it, so I'm going to clean that up, check for any rust, clean it up, put all that black. It'll look all nice with a bit of stone chip on there, going up to the end. I think this car's about done. Near enough. Got bikes over. Just got the fuel cap there back on. I need to sort out a bit of the electrics on the rear. But we have back seats in now. I'll just dump my helmet in here. But it's looking good. That side, we'll still take it out to weld it. And my gloves can stay down there for now. But we're going to be installing some stuff on the next episode. Once I get the underneath done a bit underneath this car done. So I've got that in transmitter. So these will be going in the next episode. The LEDs. I've got a new thing for the, what was it, rocker cover. That'll be all off in. I've got the seals under here. So don't need throwing in. And getting somewhere like that. This car's about nearly there. I would like an older interior. And like the old retro door cards, but we'll get there. Ow. Get out of the car properly. But we are getting a car on the road. She's going to be dropping soon once I get... This be all in the next episode, you're going to see. Will be for quite a bit. I'll say about... I've got another month on this car, and I think... Or 2 or 3 weeks, if I can get it done fast enough. This car will be finished. I need a fat ass spoiler on the back, would look good. But... half it, I didn't bother filming because there's just so much stuff to do. I had to get it took me like over a week and a half to get this car done. All the brakes are being bled, so that's alright. I've got to sort that bit underneath the car, and we're about there. I've got to sort down here. I'm hoping to blend match that in. Once I get some colour spray paint on it, it should be alright. Need a back box, and that's about it. I'll see how much I can do in the next episode. It won't be out for quite a while. This one's took me long enough to make this one. So I normally use the GoPro if I'm doing the car, because it's quite a messy job. I ain't got a lot of room underneath. But it's getting there. So if you guys like this episode, give me a like, give me a comment, and I'll see what I can improve on the videos. Let me know. And we'll get this Micra on the road. I will have more Honda content eventually. Once I get there, and motorbike content, what I'm working on. But we're getting there. I'll see you guys in the next video. The old K11 Micra. Yeah, see you guys in a bit.